and grandparents and family members, we thank you for coming. This is a huge deal. First, before we begin, if this is your very first STEM award ceremony, just raise your hand. Give me a quiet hand. Very first one. Okay, cool. So this is going to be awesome. I think I was telling Mr. Ron, what's really neat for me is when last year you won a different attitude, this year you win problem solving. So that's exciting for me. It kind of means you're well-rounded. So boys and girls, let me talk to you before we begin. We have almost 2,000 students at our school. So for you to get recognized today in your class is a very big deal. So be very excited. Parents, make sure you let them know what a huge success this is. Today is problem solving. Ms. Tuminel's going to talk to you about that a little bit, but it makes us very happy when we have receivers or recipients that problem solve. That means you're figuring things out. Your parents are happy to see that. We're happy to see that. So continue to do that. Before we begin, let me introduce several people here to you that you might know or you might not know. The lady to my left here, and most of you know K12, this is Miss Addison. She's one of our guidance counselors, Miss Addison. To my right is Miss Wonderly. She's a middle school guidance counselor. Miss Tuminella is our STEM coordinator. Miss Bell is another middle school guidance counselor. Miss Lara Braun is our K12 AP. And I see Mr. Bullock in the back. He's another one of our middle school APs. And Miss Hastings is trying to blend in. She's a middle school AP as well. So this time I'll ask Ms. Tuminella to come talk to you about problem solving, and please enjoy the ceremony.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As Dr. Grantham said, I'm very excited that this is our first STEM award of the year. You guys all should be very proud of yourself. Problem solving is a skill that we were working on this month. Parents and family members, thank you for coming. We welcome you guys. What you may or may not know is a lot of the students sitting in front of you were nominated not just by their teachers, but in many cases by their classmates. So it's a pretty big deal if their classmates recognize that these students were using and demonstrating the skill of problem solving. Problem solving is a mental process in which we look at different problems and come up with creative solutions. Oftentimes, we think about solutions from an outside-the-box perspective. We have to test those solutions and find out which one best fits the need of the problem. So it's a great skill to have, not just in the classroom, but I'm sure you've seen it at home, and it's going to be an amazing skill for them to use and eventually enter the workforce. So with that, we'd like to honor that with our ceremony today. We are going to welcome to the stage Ms. Marnie Wonderly, who will be our MC for today.
All right, good morning and welcome. Boys and girls, you had a slip of paper attached to the back of your seat which told you where to sit, and now you also have a slip of paper in your hand, which is really, really important for Ms. Wonderly, because that's how I'm going to know whose information I need to read. So when Miss Addison calls you to come up, she's going to get you ready to walk across the stage, make sure you bring that piece of paper. And she told me to remind you to be peacemakers today. She said she knows you can do it. If you have a book bag with you, will you please slide it underneath your seat so that nobody trips and falls? We want to make sure we're being real careful. So without further ado, let's bring up pre-K and kindergarten. Okay, so let's start with our pre-K. Okay, first we have Patrick. And Patrick is clever in coming up with solutions in our math and science classes. He loves to come up with new ways to explain his learning. have to say is please hold your applause until we're done with the grade level. Next we have Brody. Brody is a peacemaker. He solves problems by using his big voice and always uses kind words when talking to friends. Okay, and then we have Nicholas. Nicholas is very quick to help his friends when they are in need of help. He is also a great cleanup reminder. And these are our pre-K students. Let's give them a round of applause. And pre-K parents, if you want to come closer for a picture, now is a great time to do that.
I'm here.
Okay, and here comes kindergarten. To start our kindergarten, we have Deja. Deja demonstrated problem-solving skills in class when she invited other children to join her discussion group. She noticed the students did not join in a group and quickly helped them solve this quickly without any adult help. Please hold your applause until the end of the grade level. Avery is a natural leader and involves herself in any situation which requires her help. She participates, offers solutions, and is always ready to solve any problem that arises in or out of the classroom.
Hold on, guys. Wait to the end.
Clara is always helping her friends and herself solve problems in the classroom. She helps figure out what to do if they forget classroom procedures, directions, or even loses something. We are very proud of you, Clara. Ava is always looking out for her classmates in the classroom. She always helps her friends if they are struggling with their work or even with simple everyday tasks like putting their calendar back in their sheet protectors. She is so sweet, caring, and such a joy to have in the classroom. Jacob is always looking for ways to help others solve their problems. He comes up with some pretty creative solutions. Karina jumps right in to solve problems and helps her classmates solve problems too. She enjoys a challenge and is open-minded, which helps her to be a problem solver. Chloe is an excellent example of a great problem solver. She takes her time to think through things and helps others do the same. I'm so happy to have her as part of our class family. Pierce was nominated as Problem Solver STEM Character Trait because he is always eager to help out, whether it's a broken pencil or helping a friend out with their daily task. He's always there. It's a joy to see Pierce every morning when he comes to school, and I know when it comes to solving kindergarten situations, Pierce will be there to help out. Taylor always tries to solve her problems independently. She is also willing to help a friend solve their problems. She continues to look for ways to be a problem solver. Andrew quickly finds the solution to his problems and also helps his fellow classmates when they may have a problem. Sri Harsha was voted by his classmates as our class problem solver. He is a wonderful problem solver in class and around school. For example, when he sees that a friend needs help, he asks them what is wrong and then tries to figure out what can be done for them. When he notices trash on the ground, he throws it away instead of telling the teacher. He figures out what he needs to do by himself. Great job. And these are our kindergarten problem solvers. Okay, while kindergarten is going into their seats, first grade, please stand. Make sure that you have your blue paper with you. Miss Addison will be right with you. Okay, while first grade is on their way up, please remember to hold applause until the end of first grade. Okay, starting first grade, we have Sophia. Sophia is quite the problem solver. Whenever a challenge presents itself, she is always willing to think and continue to pursue different options until she can find a solution. She's resourceful and creative in her approach to problem solving. We are so proud to have her as STEM Student of the Month. Jonathan is an awesome problem solver. He always thinks for himself first. Max is always trying to find solutions for the problem that is presented to him. He thinks about what to do, then acts on the decision to be made. Mo is very bright and always knows what to do. He was able to help another student who didn't know what to do and help them to figure out the solution to the problem. Way to go. Keep up the good work. Taylor is a model student. She is always on task and aware of classroom rules and procedures. Taylor is always helpful with problem solving with her classmates. Eva is always delving deeper into our topic of discussion and taking every opportunity to learn something new. We are so proud of you. When Sophia notices something needs to get done or be corrected in our classroom, such as organizing things to fit where they belong, she is quick to find what to do. She is always quick to help others, such as when they're having trouble logging into Mion or AR. She also applies math and logic to real-world problem solving. In class, Braylon is always answering questions and solving problems presented. He also tries to handle situations in class by himself before approaching me. Adrian is a problem solver. He comes up with some great ideas. Great job, Adrian. Hansika is an excellent problem solver in the classroom. She does well solving problems independently and shares ideas with others to solve problems. Brooklyn loves the challenge of working hard to solve problems on her own in the classroom. Congratulations. Oscar solves everyday problems using resources around him. He discusses possible solutions and is able to make adaptations according to our needs. Way to go. Abdul Rahman is always explaining his thinking and looking at everything as an opportunity for learning. Way to go. And these are our first graders. Okay, second grade, will you stand while first graders are having their pictures taken? Remember to take your slip of paper with you. Follow Miss Addison for directions. Stay in your order. Okay, peacemakers. Starting second grade, we have Nicholas. Nicholas, he has set an example of how to solve problems since day one of class and helps others around him when faced with a situation. Sham always has many great ideas for how to solve problems and shares his ideas with others. Ishan brings math problem-solving strategies that he learns outside the classroom into our learning community and shares these strategies with the class. He really adds to the learning of his classmates. Brooke works extremely hard at school, tackling every problem that comes her way. She enjoys challenges and works very well with others. I'm proud of all she's accomplished since school has begun, and I'm so happy that she's a part of our school family. Michaela has demonstrated that she has strong problem-solving skills. She does not get discouraged if there's a problem. She quickly thinks and shares if there's another solution, something else to do, or who she could get help from. She has shown excellent leadership skills with technology, mathematics, and scientific thinking. Nate thinks outside the box to overcome challenges. I love watching the gears in his head turn. Nevada is an excellent problem solver. Not only does she excel in her academics, but also when problems arise among peers, she is able to figure out a solution. Way to go. Even when asked complex higher order questions, Alyssa always works to figure out the problem and most of the time is successful in solving these problems. Lucas has proven himself to be an excellent problem solver, both academically and in our daily classroom life. He quickly solves math and science problems. He also tries to first solve conflicts and disagreements himself before turning to an adult whenever he can. And these are our second graders. Third grade, if you would stand and look to Miss Addison for direction while second grade has their pictures taken. Third grade, look to Miss Addison for directions, please.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Hey, I'm not leaving you.
Okay, everybody, let's get ready for our third grader.
Where do you want?
I will go to office.
Is Appa going?
Appa will also go to office. He'll give you a bag and then go.
Okay, to start our third grade, we have Lou. Lou is a wonderful problem solver. She always rises to the challenge of a tough word problem in math. Lou has great suggestions for whatever situation we're tackling in the classroom. She is truly a problem solver. Christina is our class problem solver. She works hard every day and always knows what to do when she or a classmate gets stuck. She's even used her device to figure something out. Way to go, Christina. Sandra deserves our STEM Student of the Month award for problem solving because I can always count on her to solve an issue in a fair-minded way. She has the ability to motivate her fellow classmates with her outgoing personality and positive attitude. Way to go and keep up the great work. Elijah has been demonstrating problem-solving skills since day one. If he doesn't know how to do something, he is trying many options before asking for help. Sometimes he comes up with new ways to solve them. Ayana is always finding new ways to help others in class whenever there is a problem. She finds a solution. Students go to her when they need help figuring things out. Way to be a problem solver. Elizabeth can always be counted on to crack difficult brain teasers or higher order questions. Her ability to think outside the box allows her to find solutions to problems across all contents and content areas with ease. Robert is a problem solver because he is not intimidated by anything thrown his way. He accepts any challenge and does his best. He communicates his thoughts to those he works with so that they can all experience success and accomplishments. During math, Luke has continuously demonstrated the ability to work through challenging problems by using different strategies to come to a solution. I know he is going to have a STEM-tastic year. When Essence recognizes a problem, social or academic, she calmly thinks of a positive solution and consults with the teacher before committing to how she will solve the problem. Casey is a great problem solver when working in groups, in class discussions, and helpful to other students. Xander's ability to problem solve comes from his creativity. He not only thinks outside the box, but he uses his creativity to solve the problem in a fun and imaginative way. Isabel is constantly thinking of ways to fix any problem, whether it's classwork, a problem in the classroom, or even with friends. Way to go, Isabel. Valentino has a great attitude. He's a self-starter and helps others find the right choices in class. And these are our third graders. Okay, fourth grade, please look to Miss Addison to get ready to come up on stage. Third grade parents, feel free to come closer for a picture.
Go all the way down.
Okay, on to fourth grade. Mia is a problem solver in both her academics and within the social aspects of school as well. She uses multiple strategies to solve math and is the first one to help another student when they need any kind of assistance. Amy is always looking for ways to solve problems in and outside of her classroom. When a problem arises, the students know they can turn to Amy for help solving their problem. Giovanna, when students are learning in pairs or groups, she always takes it upon herself to break down the problem or task further for her peers. Damien is a student who is sought out by others for support with problem solving, whether it be academic or social. He is patient and takes the time to provide his peers with strategies and guidance when they need it the most. Kaylee was nominated by 2 teachers. She does an amazing job solving problems. She always stops and thinks about the situation first. For example, she came up with a new innovative strategies to help her class succeed in the Lifeboat Olympics. Great job. By definition, a problem solver is a thinker who focuses on the problem and tries to synthesize information and knowledge to achieve a solution. This definitely defines only one exceptional part of Jason. Some of the words that come to mind when I think about adjectives to describe him in the classroom are perceptive, inquisitive, logical, and funny. It is my pleasure to nominate him for Problem Solver of the Month. When faced with a problem, Danielle uses her creativity and critical thinking skills to find a solution. I can always count on her to help guide others in using problem-solving strategies. She is a great role model in our class. Adarsh always extends his help to peers and helps them to solve simple problems in class. He knows the expectations and executes assignments promptly and efficiently. Makana is a great problem solver. She goes out of her way to help others that need an extra hand. Keep it up, Makana. Fiona has done a great job in art class helping students that she sits with. Jacob is always able to complete a task, even with a physical hindrance. He's able to problem solve in excellent ways. And these are our fourth graders.
That's an favorite friend. Yeah. Right there.
Okay, fifth grade, will you go ahead and stand and get yourself ready? Remember to bring your name tags. Okay, let's go ahead and start with fifth grade. Ashlyn uses many problem-solving skills daily in math. She uses different strategies to work through the problems. We are very proud of her using the strategies first instead of asking for help right away. Gloria is an exceptional student at PE. She is the ultimate team player who works very well with her classmates to problem solve in many situations in class. Her classmates look to her to help find a solution to problems that arise in class. This is Patrick's second year in my homeroom class. Since day one, he has exhibited an extraordinary ability to solve problems academically and socially, think outside the box, and communicate his solutions with others. We are lucky to have such a problem solver among us. Paige demonstrates problem solving on a daily basis. If she runs into a problem, she comes up with solutions on her own. She also is the first one to help others come up with solutions to their problems. We are very proud of you, Paige. Maria Isabella demonstrates problem solving in the classroom daily by using multiple strategies when faced with a challenge. She uses critical thinking to find a solution to problems when she does not know how to fix right away. Sydney is very deep and methodical thinker. She looks for many possible solutions before she acts. She takes ownership of her learning and aids those around her so that they can be successful too. Abby always has the answers to the questions. If she is unsure about a problem, she finds a way to solve it. Way to go, Abby. Jeriel is an incredible problem solver because of his ability to analyze problems by trying to observe them from every angle. He seems to find joy in the intricate ways that the world works and uses those connections to break down challenges and tackle problems with ease. In music class, Kaylee is dedicated to her own learning and the learning of others. When presented with a new concept or something she does not yet understand, she is determined to problem solve in order to understand what she is learning. Grace was nominated because she shows that she is a true problem solver by seeking to understand more about a problem first by asking clarifying questions. From there, she's able to come up with a plan and suggest a possible solution to the problem. Ryan has a knack for approaching math problems in different and sometimes unexpected ways and providing alternative methods of solving. She is also able to clearly explain her thinking, which benefits the entire class. And these are our fifth grade problem solvers. Okay, sixth grade, would you stand and look to Miss Addison for direction, please? All right, we are on to middle school. We're going to start with sixth grade. All my peacemakers. To start sixth grade, we have Aubrey. Aubrey is a great young man who gets along with everyone. He is able to keep everyone around him well behaved. Rose is always quick to offer suggestions in how to problem solve during our lessons or just in solving common sense problems that others might be struggling with. Tamaya is an awesome student. She will help out in the classroom in whatever problem that may arise. She has wonderful problem solving techniques and is very appreciated. Yana is always the first one to solve problems at her team. She quickly obtains supplies and materials to begin each day's activities. Good work, Yana. Dante is a fantastic math student. To be a great math student, you have to be a problem solver. He never gives up when faced with a challenge, and he strives to find a way to solve it. Cameron is resourceful and successful at finding solutions to problems, and most importantly, the solutions are wise and helpful. Lucian works well with others to solve problems and assign tasks in the science lab. Great job. Gwendolyn is a bright, hard-working student who's a tremendous problem solver in class. She's always ready to take on a new challenge. Ezekiel is definitely our problem solver in class. The minute he notices that someone in our class is struggling with a task or understanding, he jumps right in to help figure out a way to help that person. Milby is always asking questions and helping other students to help them solve problems. She is a problem solver because she won't stop until she finds the solution. Chris is a great student that has to overcome always being on a late bus. He is very good at picking up the work when he arrives late to class. He is able to solve any problem that's placed in his way. Tanner is my right-hand problem-solving man. He is always looking for solutions and enjoys assisting others. Gabby never lets a task get the better of her. She tackles all of her problems by thinking outside the box. Keep problem solving, Gabby. Andy comes in class and sees what I could use some help with and gets right to helping. She figures out how to best get the job completed. Ethan is able to find ways to work around any challenge that he is presented with. He is always problem solving, whether it involves mobility, academic, or social challenges. And these are our sixth grade problem solvers. All right, let me have seventh grade stand and get ready for Miss Addison.
Oh, I see.
Everybody needs to be in their seat.
Go this way, go that way, go that way.
I know it's long, we got a lot of students to recognize, but you can do it, peacemakers. Okay, here we go. Jeffrey is starting us off with 7th grade. He never sits back and takes things as they come. Instead, he works hard to make improvements, which benefits the class, the world, and himself. He is a perfect example of a problem solver. Shanice is able to work through and find solutions to solve issues no matter what the problem presented. Femi was nominated by 2 teachers. His positive attitude and hard-working spirit is always present. It's contagious. He finds a way around obstacles and challenges with a smile and tenacity. Way to go, Femi. Jaylise is in a class where we need translation from Spanish to English on a daily basis. She is always ready to solve our problem by translating even the smallest assignment. Gisela has made remarkable progress in her English speaking, reading, and writing abilities and has quickly become a class leader. She's delightfully eager to lend a hand and keep everyone in line. Eliza demonstrates consistently the aptitude to find solutions in a creative and orderly manner to solve problems. She uses evidence, details, as well as clues to help find solutions. Her classmates nominated her because when she doesn't understand something, she uses process of elimination to figure things out, and she doesn't get frustrated. She finds a way to solve problems. Andrew tackles every challenge given to him with enthusiasm. He is a hard worker and loves a challenge. Clara always finds innovative ways to find a solution to a difficult question or situation. Her classmates love working with her for her creative ways to solve a problem. Alex is committed to using his higher order thinking skills to solve unique problems. He is motivated to answer questions and ask probing questions to access a solution to a variety of questions, whether it involves 2-step equations, simplifying expressions, or solving proportions. Brianna demonstrates problem-solving skills every day in the classroom. She seeks out solutions to issues and works independently whenever possible. She will seek out assistance when needed, but only after she has made every effort to come up with a solution on her own. Uday is great at coming up with strategies in the games that we play in PE, and he finds a way to work well with others and incorporate them into the game. During a difficult lesson on Mental Monday, Sophie helped a very shy student complete an assignment. She noticed the student was in need and took it upon herself to make a difference. And these are our 7th graders. Okay, 8th grade, please get ready for Miss Addison.
Oh no, you good?
Okay, here comes 8th grade. These are our top students of the school, our 8th graders. And let's listen closely to what they're getting their awards for. Okay. Since day one, Madeline has been inspired to help others with challenges in guitar class. Kyla was nominated by 2 teachers. She has done a great job transitioning into 8th grade. She is stepping up to the challenge of complex thinking and is taking risks and looking beyond the easy answers. She always puts forth extra effort to ensure success in class. Anaya is always able to complete classroom tasks the moment I have asked her to do it for me. Brianna has shown great initiative in solving problems in the class, even outside of her homeroom. She took it upon herself to assist heavily in creating a visual gold cloud in the back of the classroom. As issues with it arose, such as falling pieces and difficulty sticking to the wall, Brianna wisely reevaluated the problem, recreated the gold cloud, and mounted it back on with the help of student assistants. Aiden works so hard in class and does not let difficult tasks frustrate him. He works with others to find the solution and is always willing to ask. Alicia is awesome. She can problem solve and is very capable of explaining how to solve problems to other students. Allie is a creative thinker, open-minded, and clever. These characteristics make her an excellent problem solver, both big and small. And these are our 8th graders. We have just a few more people to recognize, so Dr. Grantham's going to come back to the podium at this time.
Ms. Curtright, Ms. Burgos, Mr. Schultz, and Ms. Taylor, will you please come to the stage? Boys and girls, we have honored you, and we try to honor our faculty and staff that work here as we talk about problem solvers. We have over 250 staff members here, so for these teachers and these staff members, this is a very big deal too. We honor a K-1-2, which is a primary person. We honor a 3-4-5, a middle school, and a leadership person.
I got it.
So representing the lower campus in grades K-1-2, Ms. Curtright. Ms. Curtright. If there's a problem, we can always count on Ms. Curtright to help problem solve and find a solution. She is very good at coming up with several different scenarios or ideas to fix whatever the issue that hand might be. Thank you for always coming to the table ready with ideas and listening to input when needed. Thank you, Ms. Curtright. Our problem solver for grades 3, 4, and 5 are intermediate school on upper campus is Ms. Burgos. Ms. Burgos serves as one of our 4th grade team leaders. She always takes initiative, and when problems arise, she listens to the thoughts and ideas of others before offering solutions. Ms. Burgos encourages her students to do the same and allows them to find creative solutions when presented with problems or challenges in the classroom. Thank you, Ms. Burgos, for being a great example of our problem-solving STEM trait. Representing our middle school, Mr. Schultz. Working with a high number of students in many of his classes, Mr. Schultz problem solves daily to ensure all of the needs are met. He will see an issue and come up with a solution or multiple solutions. He uses his problem-solving skills to make sure a student has what they need to be successful every day. Thank you for coming up with solutions and problem-solving with your kids daily, Mr. Schultz. And representing our leadership team is Ms. Taylor. Whether she is assisting students, parents, or staff, Ms. Taylor effortlessly uses her problem-solving skills to assist everyone she encounters, creating a solution or a systematic, logical way. Her deep understanding of our diverse students and willingness to provide options, resources, and time lead others to problem-solving greatness. It is through her caring ways and openness that she demonstrates her ability to problem-solve. Thank you for always keeping the needs of the students as a priority when problem-solving, Mrs. Taylor. It's always funny that the students always talk about the donuts, so now it is donut time. Thank you.